Have you noticed that climbing stairs feels harder than it used to? Or that standing up from a chair sometimes requires both hands? These are not just small inconveniences of aging. They are signs of muscle loss, and they can rob you of your strength, balance, and independence. After 60, our bodies naturally lose muscle every year, making us more vulnerable to falls and fatigue. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept this decline as inevitable. For decades, eggs have been celebrated as the perfect protein for muscle. They are good, but depending on them alone may leave you missing out on better, cheaper, and more powerful foods. Imagine finding everyday ingredients, affordable, tasty, and easy to prepare, that can not only slow muscle loss, but help you rebuild strength even in your 70s or 80s. That's exactly what I'll show you today. Stay with me, because the most surprising food on this list costs less than a cup of coffee, yet delivers more muscle-supporting power than you ever imagined. Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Thomas Reed. And for more than 2 decades, I've been helping older adults protect their strength and independence through practical nutrition. On this channel, we don't talk about expensive supplements or complicated meal plans. Instead, we focus on simple foods and daily habits that truly work for people over 55, 65, and even 80. Today, I want to guide you through 7 affordable foods that science shows can fight age-related muscle loss. But I'll also take you one step further. Along the way, I'll explain why these foods work at the biological level, how they activate muscle protein synthesis, how nutrients like leucine, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and magnesium support your muscles, and how timing your meals makes a real difference. And here's my promise to you. Everything I share can be applied immediately. I'll give you portion suggestions, safe ways to combine these foods, the best times of day to enjoy them, and even the medical cautions to watch out for if you're on medication or managing conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or gout. So let's get started. Because when you understand not just what to eat, but why and when, you gain real control over your health. As we age, our muscles face a challenge known as sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength. After 60, the body's ability to build new muscle slows down, while the breakdown of existing muscle speeds up. This imbalance makes it easier to feel weak, tire quickly, and lose the confidence to stay active. In fact, research shows that older adults can lose up to 1 to 2% of muscle mass every year if nothing is done. Why does this matter so much? Because weak muscles don't just affect appearance, they affect survival. Reduced leg strength increases the risk of falls, hip fractures, and long hospital stays. Even simple tasks like carrying groceries or getting out of bed can become difficult, threatening your independence. Here's what science reveals. Certain nutrients can shift this balance. Leucine, an amino acid found in protein-rich foods, acts like a switch, telling your body to start building muscle. Vitamin D supports muscle contractions and lowers the risk of falls. Omega-3 fatty acids make your muscles more sensitive to protein, while minerals like magnesium and zinc ensure your muscles contract and recover properly. And don't overlook hydration. Since muscles are mostly water, even mild dehydration can make them weaker. The encouraging truth is that with the right foods, eaten in the right amounts, and at the right times, you can keep your muscles responsive and strong well into later life. Let's dive into the practical solutions, the foods that truly make a difference. And remember, these aren't exotic superfoods. They're affordable, easy to find, and proven to support aging muscles. First up is plain Greek yogurt. 1 cup provides around 20 grams of protein, nearly equal to a serving of chicken breast. What makes it special is its mix of whey protein, which acts quickly, and casein, which digests slowly. This combination feeds your muscles right away and continues to support them for hours afterward. For seniors who may not eat protein at every meal, Greek yogurt at breakfast can keep muscle repair active well into the afternoon. Plus, it's rich in leucine, the amino acid switch that triggers muscle growth, and it offers probiotics to improve gut health and nutrient absorption. A simple tip? Enjoy a cup after light activity, like gardening or a walk, to maximize its effect. If you're sensitive to lactose, choose lactose-free Greek yogurt or kefir. Next, let's talk about cottage cheese, the nighttime protein. A single cup gives you about 25 grams of protein, with an especially high proportion of casein. Eating it before bed supplies your body with a steady stream of amino acids during sleep, when most repair takes place. Cottage cheese is also packed with glutamine, an amino acid that protects muscle and supports your immune system. Choose a lower sodium version if you're managing blood pressure, and consider adding cinnamon or berries for flavor without extra sugar. Now, on to sardines. One small can delivers more than 20 grams of protein, but their real power comes from omega-3s, vitamin D, calcium, and even CoQ10. Omega-3s reduce inflammation and make your muscles more responsive to protein. Vitamin D strengthens muscles and lowers fall risk, while calcium ensures proper muscle contraction. Sardines are budget-friendly, usually around $2 a can, and they come ready to eat. If the taste is a concern, try different preparations, packed in olive oil, tomato sauce, or with a splash of lemon. Aim for 2 or 3 servings a week, but if you have gout or take blood thinners, check with your doctor first. Our fourth champion is lentils. These humble legumes provide 18 grams of protein per cooked cup, plus folate, iron, magnesium, and resistant starch. That resistant starch improves insulin sensitivity, which helps amino acids enter your muscles more effectively. Lentils are also iron-rich, fighting the fatigue and weakness linked to iron deficiency. They're quick to cook, versatile, and cost just cents per serving. Pair lentils with grains like quinoa or rice across your day to complete the amino acid profile. Speaking of quinoa, this seed is one of the rare plant foods with complete protein, offering all 9 essential amino acids. 1 cup cooked contains about 8 grams of protein along with complex carbohydrates that support the insulin response needed for muscle building. Quinoa is especially high in lysine, which many plant proteins lack, and it's loaded with minerals like manganese and iron. Prepare it as a side dish or base for meals, and combine it with protein foods like sardines or lentils for a double benefit. Its steady release of energy also prevents blood sugar spikes, A+ for seniors managing diabetes or prediabetes. Finally, let's look at seed power, pumpkin seeds and hemp seeds. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, which supports protein synthesis and hormone balance, and magnesium, which helps prevent painful muscle cramps. Hemp seeds add 10 grams of complete protein in just 3 tablespoons, plus a nearly perfect balance of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids. Together, they provide amino acids, minerals, and healthy fats that boost blood flow, reduce inflammation, and improve recovery. Sprinkle a handful of these seeds onto yogurt, oatmeal, or salads for an easy upgrade. Just be mindful of potassium intake if you're on certain blood pressure medications. These 6 categories, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, sardines, lentils, quinoa, and the seed duo, cover the full range of nutrients aging muscles need. Fast and slow proteins, anti-inflammatory fats, crucial vitamins and minerals, and affordable cost. Now that you know the key foods, let's talk about how to get the most out of them. Timing and pairing can make all the difference. Your muscles are most receptive to nutrients within 1 to 2 hours after activity, even light activity like a short walk or gentle gardening. This is the perfect time for a cup of Greek yogurt with pumpkin or hemp seeds sprinkled on top. You get fast and slow proteins, plus the leucine and minerals needed to switch on muscle growth. Protein should also be spread evenly throughout the day. Older adults need about 25 to 30 grams of protein at each meal to truly trigger muscle protein synthesis. That's why starting your morning with yogurt, Having lentils or quinoa with lunch and ending your day with cottage cheese can create a steady flow of building blocks your muscles crave. Want to boost absorption? Combine lentils or quinoa with vitamin C-rich foods like bell peppers or citrus fruit to improve iron uptake. Add probiotics from yogurt to improve gut health, which in turn enhances nutrient absorption across all meals. Before bed, don't underestimate the power of cottage cheese. Eating it in the evening ensures your muscles have amino acids available during sleep, the body's natural repair time. Of course, be mindful of safety. If you're taking blood thinners, keep your vitamin K intake consistent. If you're managing gout, watch your intake of sardines. And if you use medications that interact with high doses of omega-3s, always consult your doctor. Finally, don't forget water. Muscles are 3/4 water, and even mild dehydration weakens performance. Aim for at least 8 glasses daily, or more if you live in a warm climate or sweat often. Let's take a moment to pull everything together. We've covered 6 powerful food categories that are both affordable and practical for seniors. Greek yogurt for its mix of fast and slow proteins, cottage cheese for overnight repair, sardines for protein, omega-3s, and vitamin D, lentils for plant protein, resistant starch, and iron, quinoa for steady energy and complete amino acids, and the dynamic duo of pumpkin and hemp seeds for minerals, healthy fats, and easily absorbed protein. When you combine these foods strategically, you get more than just muscle strength. You'll notice easier movement in daily life, standing up from a chair, carrying groceries, or climbing stairs without that shaky feeling. Within weeks, many people also find fewer nighttime cramps, better balance, and improved energy after meals. Over the longer term, you protect your bones, reduce inflammation, support your immune system, and lower the risk of dangerous falls. The best part is that these results don't require expensive powders or supplements. They come from everyday foods you can add to your meals right now. Start small, choose 3 or 4 foods daily, and rotate them through the week. Each meal then becomes an opportunity to invest in your independence and vitality. So here's your simple action plan. Tomorrow morning, try a cup of plain Greek yogurt topped with a spoonful of hemp and pumpkin seeds. At lunch, add a serving of lentils or quinoa to your plate. For dinner, enjoy a can of sardines with vegetables, and before bed, finish the day with cottage cheese. These small steps build into powerful protection for your muscles over time. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods will you start with first? Are you aiming to improve balance, strength, or simply feel more energetic each day? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every one of them. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to Silver Nutrition for more practical advice you can trust. And share this with a friend or loved one over 60 who could use a boost of strength. Remember, every meal is a chance to feed your muscles and protect your independence.